Well, there. Today we're going to be talking about 4 pieces of art, and we're going to be following it up with a discussion about my own personal religion. So the first piece of art is really just a montage, collage. Some things I cut out: World War II images, Clockwork Orange, a Vietnam comic, some Western guy, and it's a big chest actually that my clothes in, and that's the top of it. It's fairly cool. Our next image is a bunch of eyeballs, and this is part of an art show I did where I covered the walls in these photocopied canvases of eyeballs with photocopies on them, and 2 bands played: Mahogany Frog from Winnipeg and my buddy band Planet Uranus. Pretty awesome shit, eh? And next is Tyler Durden of the Satanic Trilogy of mine. I'll give you more details maybe in the future, or maybe she'll never know what that refers to. But basically, Tyler Durden is very iconic in my personal mythology. He represents the liberator and the insane madman. Next, we have the Logos, represented by Neo of the Matrix, another movie poster, another movie image, and this one comes from the poster for the movie of the Matrix. And there's a lot of in-depth spiritual shit I pull from it. It's a mythology to me, and it points towards the truth. Now we'll get more in depth about my personal religion. Well, hello there. Now we get to the part of my series where I will discuss my own personal religion. I will be reading from a text that I'm working on that I will link at the bottom to, which you can download for free. What is a spiritual anarchist? Now, the title of this piece that I'm working on is eventually going to be called Post-Gnosticism, a basically, you make up whatever the fuck you want to point towards the truth. And some people, for example, see Mary as the feminine energy of God, while Gnostics, who I derive myself from, would use Sophia. Some would use other goddess figures to represent the feminine energies of God. And for other things, like the Buddha could point to a man 500 years before Christ came, or the Buddha could refer to you and I. And so I'll just read from this quickly. There is no set definition of what a spiritual anarchist is, because it is an undefined state. It simply speaks that a person is free to rule their spirituality however they wish or desire. Honestly, I don't know if I have the authority to take those words and put them together. I don't even know if I have the authority to put post-it and no-stick together. But with a spirit of freedom and rejection of authority, be it by force or agreed upon tenets, I am free to take these terms and to make them my own. I implore you, don't stop there. Do the same. Don't stop at spiritual anarchy or post-Gnosticism. Take it as an invitation simply to design your own religious outlook. Religion is such a derogatory term, and it's understood much like the word myth. The spirit of spiritual anarchy has already been stated basically. Make up whatever the fuck you want. Within this book or gospel, which is a publicity stunt, you'll find many rules and rituals and rigid ways of looking at reality. I tend not to dictate your beliefs, but simply see this as an example of spiritual anarchy and post-Gnosticism. I want you to understand that you are free to design your own way of looking at reality as close to how you perceive such unfathomable, unreachable an end as the capital T truth. Expressing yourself out into this universe, this reality requires your own way of doing things. If you're fine with letting someone else conceptualize the way you approach God, the gods, the universe, life, reality, others, and most importantly, how you approach your own personal inner revolution. Turn away now. You already have what you need. I refuse to put the spiteful apparently after that previous sentence, however. What I am imploring the people to do with my new religious outlook is to build their own system. It requires inspiration, creativity, and discipline. It's heretical and controversial, to say the least, when you may find yourself stuck within a religious prison. So what do you guys think of that? Comment, say I'm full of shit, say I'm convoluted, say I'm garbage town. Whatever you want to say, folks. But I am practicing through a syncretism of many different faiths, many different ideas, many different dabblings towards how I express my reality. Thank you. I'm just chilling here and I'm relaxing and I'm meditating sort of in a really strange way, and it's probably too early to speak of some things, so I won't, but I went and got myself some rolls of film today, and I don't even have money to develop this stuff, but I've invested some more money into photography, and I've been going hard after things, so hard, and I need to respect money more instead of spending it frivolously. I need to only spend necessarily, and it sucks when you put yourself in a corner and you're trying to get out. It sucks when you put yourself into a corner and you're trying to get out. And so you're just working and working and working and trying to keep busy, trying to keep on top of things, and late at night you just relax and chill out and realize you've been spending so much money on art but making no money on art. You've sold 3 paintings so far, but not enough to cover how much you've spent on art. I guess the starving artist comes to mind because I'm basically spending all my money on art.